Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing another drone video. Okay, it has been so long since the last one purely because there's been literally poor weather, so much wind, not so much rain but wind, which of course is no good for the Mavic Mini. So today I'm going to be doing something really exciting. I've tried to pick a day when there's as little wind as possible, but there is still a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is testing out these. Right, so here I am with the little Mavic Mini. So today I'm going to be doing something which you guys have been asking for. So I'm going to be testing out the range difference between the Parabolics, which I use normally, which I have currently got 3,500 meters as a maximum, okay, against a set of 2.4 gigahertz Yagis. Okay, so like I said, these was delivered a little while ago. Move out of the way. These was delivered a little while ago, but I've just literally not had the weather to be able to do it. It's been too windy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the drone up in the air. I'm going to start with the Parabolics, all right, and then I'm going to switch to the Yagis and see what happens. Right, here we go then, guys. So I'm just going to adjust our EV value. Sure. Keep it at 3. Okay, so we're going to set the camera to record. So like I say, we are starting out with the Parabolics. So let's go ahead and take off.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
And we're going to head out. There we go, we've started our journey. I get up to 30 meters, which is what I usually fly at. And then later on we'll increase that and gain some ground. Do apologise if it's a little bit windy, guys. Like I said, I've done my best to pick a day where it's not quite so windy, but it is what it is. Morning. Ever so friendly when you're around here. Right, so we're breaking that 500 meter barrier just now. Trying not to drift as much as possible. So it's really interesting because, okay, usually there is spots crossing this water where I will lose signal with the Parabolics, okay, especially around 2,500, 2,600 meters, my signal does tend to drop off. So I'd be interested to see, you know, when we do the test with the Yagis, whether we can fly through that or whether that's even an issue whatsoever. I mean, this is an absolutely fair test, guys. You know, all I'm literally doing is put the drone up in the air using the Parabolics at the minute, and then I'll be switching to the Yagis and see what happens. You guys have been asking for this video, so yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. I bought myself a set of Yagis just to make the video, really, because I was more than happy with the Parabolics, but I don't mind. So we've got plenty of satellites locked in today, which is always good. 88%, 87% battery, full signal, flying at 31 meters. Again, obviously you can see this on my screen, but I must admit I'm majorly impressed since I started putting the crosshairs on in the centre. Makes it so much easier to point and shoot where you're bloody going. There we go. Gimbal still absolutely fine, coming up to 1,500 meters. No problems so far. Tell you something on a personal level, my hay fever is absolutely killing me today. Crazy. As you can see, guys, there is a little bit of wind today, so I just keep making slight adjustments to keep us pointing in this direction. Sometimes I do get a drop out about now with the Parabolics. I mean, realistically, this does happen. You know, we are going quite far. So if I do get any dropouts, I will simply wait for reconnection and then just continue on our journey. Right, started to drop out, so I'm going to get a little bit more height, up to 40 meters. And that's at just 1930. So just make a note of that, guys. Interested to see as well, if you want to write something in the comment section, whether you guys think the Yagis or the Parabolics are going to win. (2,100 meters), not a problem. (80% battery), we've got loads. Little bit of a break up there, but like I said, I expected it because it happens every single time. Let's try and get a little bit more height, see if that does anything. Right, we're up to 50. Found we're drifting slightly. Because they're usually between now and 2,700 meters, I tend to get a little bit of a dropout, but we are flying a little bit higher than what I normally do. I'm normally only around 30 meters at this point. I've gone straight up to 50 just to try and avoid that and maximise our battery. Don't want to be flying too far in the wrong direction. There's that signal, just like I predicted. Every time, honestly, every time. Yeah, we've lost our gimbal movements, we're going to lose our signal. There we go. Exactly on cue, every time. Like I say, I really wonder if we're going to do this with the Yagis. Let's wait for that to reconnect. Spin it back round and then continue. I knew it was coming because it happens every single time. There's just that one spot. Here we go. Right, let's continue on. Cancel return to home. See, we're back up to full signal. Get rid of that. Yeah, dropping out again. A little bit frustrating. Just try and get a little bit more height. Just want to get through this little period because it does come back. There we go. All we need to do is fly through it and then it comes back. Gimbal movements are fine. We're 3,000 meters away. Up to 70 meters. So we've crossed the river, as you can see. Well over land now. Now we're over land, we've got a really strong signal again. 3,200 meters coming up.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
You'll push it a bit further. (3,500 meters). Come on. Right, so what I'm going to do, 3,518 meters, right? I'm going to come home. Oh, it's disconnected anyway. Right, so we got to 3,500 meters and we got a disconnection. Okay, so this should be a really good test. And I mean a really good test. Okay, so we did get a couple of breakups on the way, as you are fully aware. All right, and we finally dropped out at 3,500 meters. All right, so very interesting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the drone back. Obviously this should reconnect any second now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring the drone back, and then I'm going to continue on. Right then guys, so I now have the Yagis on my controller, so I'm just going to start a recording and then I'm going to take off.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the
Heading
map.
straight out, exactly the same path I did last time. Now I've not even done a test flight with these Yagis. No test flight, straight onto it. So I'm going to go to our 30 meters like I was last time. So let's see what happens. I'm excited to see. Not sure what's going to happen, but let's give it a go. Now as you can see, judging by the video, the crosshairs, I'm flying the exact same route. And I mean the exact same route. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to stick to this 30 meters. And then if I struggle, I will gain height accordingly. I think I've taken off with slightly less battery on this one. So all this has to be, I mean, like I say, with the Parabolics, the signal does come and go, as you've seen, right? Simply swing it back round and continue on your journey, okay? But our maximum was 3,500 meters and we lost connection around 2,600 meters, which I lose every single time without fail. So let's see what happens with these. Let's see. I'm really interested. Like I say, repeating myself here, but you guys asked for this test, so here it is. You guys wanted me to do this, test it out against the Yagis. And these are the 2.4 gigahertz ones. Now in the interest of fairness as well, okay, I would like to point this out. So I have gone against certain advice, and I have not manually selected a channel. That's important. I didn't with the Parabolics, and I haven't with these. I trust the controller and the drone to talk to each other using these extenders to see what happens, and for them to decide between themselves which is the best channel to be on. Okay, yes, maybe some of you may say that's wrong, but it's the route I'm taking. Just going to let the drone sort itself out. Right, so I'm heading in exactly the same place. 1,200 meters. Come on, 85% battery. Got a lot less battery than we did last time. Strange. Full signal though, plenty of satellites. We push on. These Yagis have been sat on the controller exactly as they should. As per the instructions, they're sat at a 90 degree, whereas the Parabolics, I tend to put them a bit of a 45 degree. But other than that, everything's identical. As you can see by the video feed, we're taking exactly the same path, heading exactly the same direction. A little bit of a signal drop out there, so I'm going to raise some height just like I did last time. 40 meters. Again, in the interest of fairness, every time I start to lose a little bit of signal, I will gain a little bit of height. But so far it's done the exact same as the last one. $1,900 meters coming up fast. 80% battery. Still plenty of satellites locked in. Nice flight actually. Signals going in a little bit. It's getting a little bit of height up to 50 meters. Let's come back. So my hands are resting on my knees, okay? So I'm sat on a ledge with my hands resting on my knees, so I cannot move position. This is the natural position for the controller, so I'm making sure that I don't move anything to make this test as fair, equal as possible, and to just account for any mistakes I may make moving the controller or whatever. Losing a bit of signal there. Okay, let's gain a little bit more height. There we go. Like I said, I'll just keep gaining height every time it loses signal. Now this is exactly where I always lose signal and drop out with the Parabolics. The only difference is, with the Yagis, I'll have to check back on the footage, but I think I'm a little bit higher than what I was at this stage, but not by much, because I don't think I went above 70 meters. But we have flown straight through that without a disconnection, so that's a win for the Yagis here. Although it does seem we're getting it a little bit later. Right, so let's go up to 70 meters, which is what I went up to. I've gone a little bit higher actually. Overlander and full signal back, just like I did with the Parabolics. This flight is very similar actually to the last one. Getting a little bit of lag. Right, okay, I'll raise up to 80 meters to give the Parabolics a further chance. But I'm not going any further than that, because that's an unfair test, because the Parabolics didn't get
Battery level is
that
low.
far.
The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Cancel. Right, it's into a full signal again. Right, 3,500 meters coming up. Really struggling for signal, guys. Really struggling. But remote control signal lost. Right. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Okay. Return to home. I swear to God, I am using the Yagis. Okay. Basically. Interesting. Interesting. Right then everybody, what do you make of that? Conclusively inconclusive maybe? I don't know. So basically, with the Parabolics, we got 3,500 meters, give or take. All right, and with the Yagis, I also got 3,500 meters, give or take. So, can I come up with or think of a conclusion? The Parabolics cost £15, give or take, from Amazon. There's a link below. And basically the Yagis cost £20. Okay. And so the Parabolics are cheaper. Now, I am interested to do another test, just because. Don't even need to, but just because. I think I've got my answers from this one. I think you guys might find this useful as well. Alright. But a cut long story short, I need to go back and check the footage. Obviously this is my outro that I'm doing at the minute. I need to go back and check the footage. I do think that with the with the Yagis, I do believe that I probably raised my altitude higher, quicker, whereas the Parabolics I did let it drop out to go to no connection. However, fair play to the Yagis, I didn't actually lose signal. Okay, I didn't lose connection until right at the very end, 3,500 meters. Okay, so you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think. All right, I'm undecided. I might need to do another one just to check it out and test it. Like I say, with the Yagis, I did keep raising the altitude quicker before it lost signal than the Parabolics. But ultimately, they both got me the same distance. All right, same strong signal. So take your pick. For me, personally, there wasn't a huge amount of difference. They did the same thing, and they're both fully disconnected at the same place, pretty much. So take that from me, Will. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out my other videos I've done. Playlist is below in the description, and there should be a card above my head somewhere. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up, and catch you on the next video.